Have you ever heard of women whose lives and extraordinary abilities left the entire world amazed? In today's video, we'll explore 15 truly exceptional women, each with a life story and a level of resilience that may be hard to believe is real. From rare medical challenges and extraordinary talents to unique and unforgettable appearances, each of them has lived a life that will leave you both astonished and deeply inspired. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell right now so you won't miss the next unique and inspiring stories. Make sure to watch until the end, because the women on this list not only break every stereotype, but also share powerful lessons about courage, mental strength, and the will to rise beyond every limit. Are you ready to be amazed? Dawn Shaw's journey of building self-confidence and spreading meaningful values is a powerful testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit when courageously facing challenges related to physical appearance. Born with a rare tumor on the left side of her cheek and neck, she underwent complex medical procedures from the very first days of her life. Although the successful removal of the tumor saved her life, it unfortunately caused permanent damage to her facial muscles, bone structure, and nerves, leaving one side of her face completely paralyzed and unable to move naturally or even blink normally. Dawn's childhood and early adult years were far from easy, as she constantly faced teasing, uneasy stares, and insensitive comments that left her overwhelmed with insecurity and anxiety. However, instead of choosing to hide herself in shame, she was fortunate to have the unwavering support of her parents, who always encouraged her to step boldly into the world, explore new places, and actively connect with others rather than accept a life of isolation. Through that unconditional love, Dawn gradually came to understand that her true identity would be shaped not by her physical differences, but by the way she chose to respond to life with optimism, courage, and resilience. By overcoming invisible psychological barriers, she not only built a fulfilling personal life centered around her passion for raising a unique native horse breed, but also grew into a powerful motivational speaker and accomplished author. By courageously sharing her authentic story on major speaking stages, celebrating the beauty of inner strength, and through her memoirs and inspirational guidance, she has devoted herself to educating communities about the importance of respecting human diversity. Beyond that, she has also ventured into independent filmmaking, proving that the boundaries of self-confidence are truly limitless. Dawn Shaw's extraordinary life shines like a beacon of hope for countless individuals struggling with physical differences, reminding them of a powerful truth. The most proud and radiant beauty always comes from a strong and resilient inner spirit. In Tokyo, Japan, Indigo and Ali are crafting a uniquely sweet love story painted in shades of pink, creating their own striking little world. Their journey began with very different personal experiences before they found harmony in the bimbo core lifestyle. Ali, renowned for her kawaii aesthetic, has committed to wearing pink every day since 2016. Meanwhile, Indigo, who describes themselves as a trans bimbo doll, has explored a variety of styles over the years, from moody gothic fashion to bold, expressive, metal-inspired looks. After publicly coming out as a transgender woman, Indigo found new inspiration alongside Ali in exploring the vibrant beauty of pink. Their love story began with admiration from afar when Indigo first saw Ali on the show Hooked on the Look. Following interactions on social media, they met in person in October 2021 and have been inseparable ever since. Today, nearly 99% of both of their outfits feature bright pink, a harmony that extends beyond fashion into their entire living space. The couple owns a home in central Tokyo, transforming it into a true pink kingdom. With an estimated investment of nearly $80,000, they outfitted the space with furniture, appliances, and decor to create an environment brimming with positive energy. For Indigo and Ali, living in pink isn't just a visual preference, it's a statement of personal identity and freedom to express happiness. Together, they enjoy building a life where every day becomes a vibrant shade of love and passion. Anya Christofferson is a symbol of resilience and courage, a woman who has transformed the harshest trials of fate into a boundless source of inspiration for the community. From birth, Anya faced VACTEL syndrome, a complex set of congenital anomalies affecting multiple vital organs, including the heart, trachea, esophagus, kidneys, and limbs. Her journey of growing up has been intertwined with hospitals, undergoing over 35 major surgeries and more than 150 hospitalizations, including life-saving interventions for digestive and bladder issues. Despite facing physical challenges from an early age, Anya has never allowed her circumstances to define her worth. Rather than succumbing to adversity, Anya learned to adapt and transform her experiences into a source of strength to make a difference. She not only pushed beyond her own limits, but also ventured into modeling, writing, and public speaking, proving that physical challenges cannot block one's dreams. Notably, Anya founded Champion Health Agency, a talent management company with a noble mission to support individuals in similar situations in turning their life stories into meaningful careers. For Anya, sharing her story is not just a personal healing journey, but also a powerful affirmation that no one has to be alone. She is deeply committed to promoting the presence of underrepresented groups in the media, creating positive representation for young people and children. Through her work, Anya proves that success is attainable for those with determination, helping future generations see themselves reflected in courageous role models like her. The life of Anya Christofferson stands as a testament to the message that it is our differences and the resilience to overcome all obstacles that truly define the highest human values. Ashley is one of only 93 people worldwide diagnosed with Naegger syndrome, an extremely rare craniofacial disorder that affects facial and hand development. Having undergone 35 surgeries since childhood, including jaw reconstruction and thumb correction, she faced a difficult upbringing marked by bullying and self-consciousness. Yet, through resilience, Ashley found a strong source of support in her boyfriend Matt and discovered a passion for dance under the guidance of her instructor Rick. Sharing her dance routines on social media has not only helped her build confidence, but also inspired countless others. Ashley has proven that adversity cannot stop someone from shining, breaking down barriers of appearance and affirming one's worth through relentless effort and determination. Sarah Mumper, 28 from Sacramento, California, is a remarkably resilient woman who faces the harsh daily challenges of fibrous dysplasia and McCune-Albright syndrome. These are rare medical conditions that deeply affect the development of bones, skin, and the hormonal system. With an extremely low occurrence rate worldwide, ranging from 1 in 100,000 to 1 in 1 million people. For Sarah, an energetic administrative worker, life is constantly shaped by caution. Because even the most ordinary daily activities can carry the risk of broken bones, forcing her to spend long periods of time in casts. Despite facing the fear of sudden physical injuries, Sarah has never surrendered to her circumstances. She became an inspiring presence on TikTok, where she shared honest and optimistic perspectives on living with a rare medical condition. Recently, although her health has taken a complicated turn, forcing her to temporarily step away from social media for 4 months to focus on recovery, Sarah's determination has not weakened. By openly sharing her medical condition, Sarah not only raises public awareness about rare genetic disorders, but also spreads a powerful message that, despite the barriers created by illness, every individual deserves respect and a meaningful life. Her story continues to inspire many people, standing as proof of the enduring strength of the human spirit when facing unpredictable adversity. Do you believe that resilience and determination can help people overcome any challenge? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Then share your thoughts in the comments below. Abby, 24, is an incredibly rare case. During a routine dental checkup when she was 12 years old, doctors discovered an extremely rare condition that causes excessive bone growth. After the dentist exposed her teeth and jawbone to oxygen, Abby woke up the next day with one side of her face completely swollen. When her mother, Melissa, took her to the hospital for scans, Abby's family was shocked to learn that she had an exceptionally rare case of fibrous dysplasia and McCune-Albright syndrome. Usually, the condition affects only one side of the body, but in Abby's case, it had spread throughout her entire body, leading doctors to tell her that she was 1 in a trillion. Since then, lesions, or as Abby describes them, basically tumors, have formed on Abby's bones in her head, face, ribs, and lower back. The condition causes her pain every day, and because the lesions will not stop growing, they continue to change the shape of her face, even causing pressure on her brain. Abby and her family have had to accept the harsh reality of her condition, which means she must limit most physical activities because of the risk of broken bones. With the support of her boyfriend, Michael, Abby has found the confidence to explore new limits, proving that a powerful will to live can help her shine despite the harsh challenges of fate. Kirsten, 22, has a rare condition called Friedreich's ataxia, FA, which causes her body to gradually lose coordination in all of her muscles. As a child, Kirsten was a natural cheerleader, always being lifted into the air and loving physical activity. However, a family vacation changed everything when her parents noticed that her younger sister, Lauren, was having trouble with balance. While watching her sister perform balance tests, Kirsten realized that she was struggling in the same way. 2 weeks after blood tests, both sisters were diagnosed with Friedreich's ataxia, FA, a rare disease that causes loss of muscle coordination. Although Kirsten once experienced fear and denial after learning the truth, she soon turned that pain into a powerful source of motivation to face her illness through specialized training and daily physical therapy. On her journey of living with a progressive condition, Kirsten has refused to step back. She transformed her garage into her own personal workout space and continues working to maintain her physical strength, despite the daily challenges she faces with movement. Using a homemade harness system, she performs physical therapy exercises to preserve her strength and coordination, while also treating exercise as a way to relieve stress. Although Kirsten sometimes faces misunderstandings from strangers in public because of changes in her walk and speech, she has turned that sadness into a determination to inspire others. She has become a trusted educational content creator, spreading a powerful message that people living with rare diseases can still build successful careers and enjoy happiness. Alongside the support of her family, Kirsten has also found genuine love with her boyfriend, TJ, who understands her deeply and remains firmly by her side. Kirsten's story is proof that human willpower can rise beyond physical limits. Through her work, she hopes to connect communities and affirm that no matter what challenges we face, none of us has to walk this journey alone. Kirsten's optimism is a valuable lesson in appreciating life and staying committed to pursuing meaningful values. Sarah Leone is an inspiring individual who has lived a full and determined life despite being born with Naegger syndrome, a rare genetic condition affecting the development of facial bones and limbs. Her journey is a testament to the power of optimism in the face of complex medical challenges. Rather than letting physical barriers define her, she has steadfastly pursued her passions and continuously worked to affirm her unique value. By sharing her personal story and spreading positive energy, Sarah has challenged societal prejudices and encouraged others to embrace differences. Jennifer, a 56-year-old woman from Coarsegold, California, went through a difficult journey to reclaim a normal life from a rare disease. Her story began in 2014 when she noticed a small, unusual spot on her abdomen. However, by 2019, the condition had progressed rapidly, causing the tumor to grow to nearly 6 pounds, about the size of a watermelon, severely affecting her ability to move. Activities she once loved, such as working on her ranch, hiking with her beloved dog, or even simple daily tasks like bending down, became impossible for her. Determined to regain her health, Jennifer traveled to San Francisco to meet with Dr. Dalal, the medical director of surgical oncology at Sutter Health's Mills Peninsula Medical Center. Advanced test results confirmed that it was a solitary fibrous tumor, a rare type of soft tissue sarcoma that accounts for less than 1% of all cancer cases in the United States. Some studies suggest that the incidence rate ranges from 2 to 5 cases per 100,000 people. Recognizing the dangerous nature of the tumor, with veins running through it, Dr. Dalal recommended urgent surgery to remove it. After the successful surgery and the complete removal of the tumor, Jennifer underwent strict follow-up examinations to monitor the possibility of recurrence. 3 months later, she was overwhelmed with joy when full body scans confirmed that she was completely cancer-free. Jennifer's confidence returned stronger than ever, and she gradually regained her health so she could return to her passion for farm work and her favorite hiking trails. Jennifer's journey stands as proof of the power of optimism and the importance of timely medical care, affirming that with perseverance and support from modern medicine, people can overcome even the most severe health challenges. Alex Lee, a woman from Florida, went through a long journey of overcoming the emotional barriers caused by neurofibromatosis. Diagnosed in high school, she gradually developed tumors across her body, which once made her hide herself to avoid judgmental stares and cruel comments from people around her. Feelings of insecurity and the fear of making others uncomfortable kept Alex withdrawn for a long time. However, with resilience and the support of her boyfriend, Anthony, she decided to make a change. The moment Alex confidently appeared on the beach in her favorite outfit became an important milestone, marking her freedom from self-doubt. Do you believe that determination and self-love can help overcome any prejudice? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Then share your thoughts in the comments about Alex Lee's inspiring journey. Caitlin. 24 is a resilient young woman facing Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare condition that affects facial development from birth. Being born without a jaw and ears forced her to undergo multiple medical interventions from a young age, including a tracheotomy and the use of hearing aids. Although she endured cruel teasing and harsh pointing from others during her school years, Caitlin never allowed those prejudices to defeat her. At the age of 10, dancing became an emotional outlet for her, helping her release negative feelings and find herself. With encouragement from her boyfriend, Montre, Caitlin began sharing her dancing talent on TikTok and quickly received a warm response from the online community. Despite malicious comments, she continued to stand confidently with unwavering support from the person she loves. For Caitlin, her current relationship not only brings happiness, but also helps her affirm her self-worth, without feeling inferior or different. Caitlin's journey is powerful proof that confidence and passion can overcome every barrier, allowing people to live fully and freely in their own way. Olivia Chicone, a brave young girl from California, USA, is a remarkable symbol of resilience and the will to thrive. Before she was even born, she was diagnosed with a rare congenital lymphatic condition that caused a large swelling on the right side of her face and neck. Despite receiving extremely pessimistic medical predictions about her chances of survival, Olivia defied the odds and proved them wrong, proudly becoming a true miracle child. Surrounded by the devoted care and unconditional love of her parents, she continues to grow, happily exploring the world with a radiant smile and an astonishingly positive spirit. Olivia's courageous journey not only brings immense pride to her family, but also delivers a powerful humanitarian message, proving that strong willpower and the unbreakable strength of love can help a person overcome even the most difficult challenges. When speaking of the brightest shining stars in the arts and social activism in the United Kingdom, it is impossible not to mention Liz Carr, a woman who carries an endless source of energy and an unbreakable will that rises above all limitations. Born in 1972, Liz was diagnosed with a congenital condition affecting her joints and muscles, which led her to use a wheelchair from the age of 7. However, instead of letting mobility barriers define her life, she turned her difference into a powerful foundation to rise above challenges and transform them into motivation for self-affirmation. With her natural talent and remarkable charm, Liz Carr confidently entered the entertainment industry, beginning her career in the world of stand-up comedy. Through her humor, sharp intelligence, and radiant confidence, she quickly broke down stereotypes, proving that true artistic talent is never limited by appearance or physical condition. The peak of her acting career was marked by her role as forensic expert Clarissa Mullery in the hit television series Silent Witness, a long-running character that left a lasting impression on millions of viewers worldwide. Alongside other major international projects, beyond the bright spotlight of the entertainment industry, Liz Carr is also widely recognized as a deeply committed and courageous social activist. She has devoted her heart and energy to continuously advocating for equality, raising a powerful voice to protect the rights and dignity of people with disabilities. Through impactful media campaigns, she consistently emphasizes that every individual, regardless of their physical form or circumstances, deserves respect, equal opportunities, and the right to live a full and meaningful life. Liz Carr's extraordinary journey is a powerful testament to optimism, determination, and courage, shining as a guiding light that inspires and empowers millions of people around the world to overcome their own limitations. Do you believe that optimism and courage can help overcome any limit? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Then share your thoughts in the comments below. Jalissa Austin is an inspiring American businesswoman who has overcome physical adversity to rise and affirm her self-worth. From birth, Jalissa faced a rare congenital condition, being born without both arms and with underdeveloped legs, resulting in a very small stature. Despite early childhood filled with pessimistic medical predictions about her ability to live independently and move on her own, she was raised by her family with unconditional love and encouragement. Rather than surrendering to fate, Jalissa developed an unbreakable will and learned to skillfully use her feet to carry out all daily activities, from brushing her teeth, cooking, and applying makeup to using a mobile phone and even driving. No challenge has been able to stop her. Not only does she live independently, but Jalissa also pursued her passion for business and built her own company specializing in hair care products, achieving remarkable success. Her journey became even more meaningful when she found true love with her partner Jonathan Shorter, a man who understands, respects, and supports her through every stage of life. Despite once facing curious and judgmental stares from others, Jalissa always stands tall with a radiant smile and an incredibly positive spirit. Her life story is not only a testament to extraordinary inner strength, but also a powerful message of self-love, proving that physical limitations can never define dreams or the pursuit of happiness. The cold X-ray images revealed a harsh curve, which doctors described as a fate butterfly would have to carry for life. With severe spinal curvature, every step once felt like a tiring negotiation with pain, and even breathing seemed constrained by her misaligned frame. Yet instead of collapsing under the weight of adversity, she chose to face her condition directly, seeing it not as a lifelong sentence, but as a demanding test of her inner strength and resilience. The sound of iron clashing in the gym became the most powerful anthem in Butterfly's dramatic journey of rebirth. She did not turn to weights to build a flawless body by conventional standards, but rather as tools to reshape a will that had once been shaken. Every attempt to complete a difficult movement was a statement that, even if the body's structure could never be perfectly straight, her spirit must always stand tall, like an arrow shooting forward, transforming sweat and tears into healing for every insecurity. Stepping beyond the limits of a gym, Butterfly now appears as a fitness trainer, redefining the very concept of perfection. She doesn't just teach her clients how to lift weights, she teaches them how to elevate their lives from the ruins of doubt and insecurity. Looking at Butterfly, people no longer see someone with scoliosis. They see a symbol of extraordinary resilience, a powerful reminder that when you refuse to surrender to fate, pain gives way to the most incredible transformations. Julia Marquardt is a powerful symbol of resilience, optimism, and the courage to overcome physical limitations in order to build a full and meaningful life. Born in 1983 in Germany to a family of Turkish descent, Julia was born with congenital dysmelia, a condition that caused her arms and legs to develop incompletely. At just 2 months old, she underwent her first surgery, marking the beginning of a long medical journey that included 21 procedures within her first 6 years of life, all aimed at improving her mobility. Despite having to wear metal support devices on her legs to help her walk, her childhood was still filled with meaningful memories at boarding school, where she discovered her passion for theater and sports. The biggest turning point came at the age of 18, when a loosened screw in her leg caused a severe infection, forcing doctors to perform surgery to amputate both of her legs above the knee in order to protect her health. Faced with this enormous challenge, Julia refused to let herself sink into despair or accept a future dependent on others. With incredible determination, she learned to adapt to her new body, moving skillfully with her hands and using skateboards and assistive devices to take control of her life. She not only successfully completed her education, graduating with a degree in office management, but also earned a specially adapted driver's license and proudly moved out to live independently. Julia's positive outlook on life is a clear testament that no obstacle can stop a heart determined to be free. In 2014, a joyful new chapter began when she met Dennis, her wonderful life partner, who has stood by her side ever since. The two married in 2018 and joyfully welcomed their young son in 2020, fulfilling their long-held dream of building a family together. Despite her very small stature and the frequent curious stares she receives while moving on the ground using her hands to care for her child, Julia has never backed down. On the contrary, she has embraced every role in her own unique way, from helping run the fashion business she co-founded to becoming a respected author, speaker, and prominent social activist. The stories she shares are not meant to seek sympathy, but to powerfully spread a message of self-respect and the unique beauty of every individual. Julia Marquardt's journey is a shining testament to the fact that people can absolutely create a future filled with love and success when they learn to value themselves and move forward with courage. Born with an extremely unusual appearance caused by a rare medical condition that covered much of her body and face with dark patches, Liu Jiangli faced a turbulent childhood from the very beginning of her life. Born in China in 2006, her unique physical condition not only created major challenges related to appearance, but also brought deep emotional struggles after losing the presence and support of her parents when she was just 2 years old. In the midst of loneliness and uncertainty, a light of compassion shone brightly when a caring relative took her in and lovingly raised her in a modest home. Despite growing up in severe financial hardship and having to endure fearful stares, judgment, and even unintentional teasing from others because of her appearance, Jiangli was surrounded by warmth, protection, and unconditional love from her family. Rather than breaking down or hiding in fear, the young girl gradually learned to embrace her uniqueness, build inner strength, and hold on to her bright, innocent smile. When her emotional story of resilience and difficult circumstances was shared through the media, communities responded with compassion and support. Thanks to the kindness of generous donors, Jiang Li gained the opportunity not only to continue her education and integrate with other children, but also to access medical support aimed at improving her condition. Liu Jiang Li's journey is far more than a story of overcoming personal hardship. It is a beautiful tribute to human compassion, acceptance, and the extraordinary power of love, proving that even in life's fiercest storms, a courageous heart can continue moving forward. Tatiana Kvitsko was born in Belarus in 1990 with congenital limb differences, including the absence of her legs and several fingers, in circumstances often associated with the long-term impact of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Her early childhood involved many challenges, including time spent in a boarding school for children with disabilities in her home country. A major turning point came when she was 6 years old, when an American humanitarian organization discovered her situation and brought her to Kansas City to receive medical care and be fitted with prosthetic legs. From that point on, she traveled to the United States regularly during the summers for continued care, staying with local host families and gradually experiencing the warmth, support, and sense of freedom her new environment offered. In 2008, Tatiana officially moved to the United States and began attending college. It was there that her passion for sports truly came to life, after receiving a specialized pair of prosthetic running legs. The first time she moved across the track, she described the feeling as if she were gliding through the wind, quickly realizing that she had discovered one of the greatest joys of her life. Refusing to let physical limitations define her path, the young woman continually pushed her personal boundaries through a wide range of running events, from shorter 5K races to half marathons and even full marathons. Her determination did not stop there, as Tatiana later expanded into more demanding fitness disciplines such as CrossFit and bodybuilding. Training with weights while adapting to unique physical circumstances required extraordinary persistence, creativity, and discipline, leading her to make use of specialized support straps and adaptive equipment designed to help her train safely and effectively. However, through unwavering determination and remarkable resilience, she not only excelled in her training, but also confidently stepped onto the stage in bodybuilding competitions. Tatiana Kvitsko's journey has grown far beyond the world of sports, becoming a powerful source of inspiration for countless people, and showing that with strong belief, persistence, and courage, challenges can be transformed into stepping stones toward extraordinary achievements. Doris Jung was born in South Korea and moved with her family to the Pacific Northwest of the United States when she was just 6 months old. From an early age, she lived with a medical condition that affected her physical growth, and her height remained at approximately 1.12 meters, 3 feet 8 inches. Rather than allowing this physical difference to become a limitation, Doris turned it into a powerful source of motivation to prove her value and pursue her goals with confidence. Growing up in a traditional yet open-minded Asian family, she was consistently encouraged to develop her strengths and follow her personal ambitions. Doris's greatest passion has always been design and fashion, an industry that has traditionally centered around more conventional height standards. Recognizing the major lack of clothing options and representation for people with smaller body frames, she decided to create change by launching her personal blog, I Wear Shirts as Dresses. Through this project, Doris regularly shared creative and practical styling ideas while delivering a powerful message. Personal style should never be limited by size, height, or body shape. Her persistence and talent were rewarded with the opportunity to walk in an international fashion event in Paris, created to celebrate people with smaller statures. Beyond fashion, Doris has also become a deeply inspiring advocate for community awareness and inclusion. She launched a campaign called No More Whispers to encourage greater public understanding of the experiences of people with unique physical differences and to promote a more respectful, inclusive perspective. Alongside her creative and advocacy work, Doris has built an impressive professional career. She previously worked in a legal environment connected to the U.S. Navy and now serves as a legal specialist for a major travel company in Seattle. She has also dedicated significant time to serving on the boards of community support organizations, helping individuals gain access to resources that improve everyday life. Doris Zhang's extraordinary journey is a powerful reminder that confidence, intelligence, and determination can help a person rise beyond limitations, inspire others, and create meaningful change in the world around them. The journey of the 15 extraordinary women we have just explored is not only about unique appearances or special abilities, but also a powerful reminder of mental strength, resilience, and the ability to rise above every hardship. Each story reminds us that true beauty and real courage come from the heart, the spirit, and the way we face life's challenges. Which woman impressed you the most? Share your feelings and thoughts in the comments below. If these stories inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right now so you won't miss the next extraordinary journeys. Do you believe in the extraordinary strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity? Today, we're exploring incredible yet completely real stories, from a mother who lost both legs and learned to navigate life using her hands while running a fashion company, to an actress who chose an experimental procedure involving a 3.5 million-year-old microorganism in pursuit of youth, and a young woman with an extremely delicate skin condition who rose to become an exceptional makeup artist. "15 women with 15 very different life journeys will make you question what the true limits of human potential really are. Whether living with congenital physical differences or rare medical conditions, each of them reflects remarkable resilience and determination that challenge social expectations. These inspiring journeys of perseverance will leave you amazed and perhaps even more grateful for the life you have today. If you're ready to embrace this wave of positive inspiration, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support us in bringing you more meaningful stories. And now, let's begin this incredible journey together. Julia Marquardt is a powerful symbol of resilience, optimism, and the courage to overcome physical limitations in order to build a full and meaningful life. Born in 1983 in Germany to a family of Turkish descent, Julia was born with congenital dysmelia, a condition that caused her arms and legs to develop incompletely. At just 2 months old, she underwent her first surgery, marking the beginning of a long medical journey that included 21 procedures within her first 6 years of life, all aimed at improving her mobility. Despite having to wear metal support devices on her legs to help her walk, her childhood was still filled with meaningful memories at boarding school, where she discovered her passion for theater and sports. The biggest turning point came at the age of 18, when a loosened screw in her leg caused a severe infection, forcing doctors to perform surgery to amputate both of her legs above the knee in order to protect her health. Faced with this enormous challenge, Julia refused to let herself sink into despair or accept a future dependent on others. With incredible determination, she learned to adapt to her new body, moving skillfully with her hands and using skateboards and assistive devices to take control of her life. She not only successfully completed her education, graduating with a degree in office management, but also earned a specially adapted driver's license and proudly moved out to live independently. Julia's positive outlook on life is a clear testament that no obstacle can stop a heart determined to be free. In 2014, a joyful new chapter began when she met Dennis, her wonderful life partner, who has stood by her side ever since. The two married in 2018 and joyfully welcomed their young son in 2020, fulfilling their long-held dream of building a family together. Despite her very small stature and the frequent curious stares she receives while moving on the ground using her hands to care for her child, Julia has never backed down. On the contrary, she has embraced every role in her own unique way, from helping run the fashion business she co-founded to becoming a respected author, speaker, and prominent social activist. The stories she shares are not meant to seek sympathy, but to powerfully spread a message of self-respect and the unique beauty of every individual. Julia Marquardt's journey is a shining testament to the fact that people can absolutely create a future filled with love and success when they learn to value themselves and move forward with courage. Claudia Scanlon, born and raised in Dublin, Ireland, is a powerful testament to extraordinary courage and an unbreakable spirit in the face of life's toughest challenges. From the very first days of her life, Claudia was diagnosed with an extremely rare genetic condition called epidermolysis bullosa, commonly known as butterfly skin syndrome. This unique medical condition makes her skin incredibly fragile, highly sensitive, and easily injured by even the slightest touch or the smallest everyday contact. To protect her body, Claudia has had to undergo extremely strict medical care routines, including full body cleaning and bandage changes that can take many hours each day with the support of medical professionals and her family. Her childhood and teenage years were marked by difficult moments, as her physical differences made it challenging to fit in, often leaving her to face isolation and curious stares from those around her. Yet even in those darkest times, instead of surrendering to adversity, this resilient young woman found a light of hope within herself when she discovered a deep passion for makeup artistry. Beginning her journey with this art form at the age of 13, Claudia used the world of color as a powerful form of emotional healing, allowing her to express her personality and natural talent. Despite the severe limitations in hand mobility caused by her condition, she never stopped learning and refining her skills, eventually becoming an exceptional makeup artist and special effects creator who captured the attention and admiration of a large following across social media platforms. Far beyond a personal hobby, she turned her dream into reality by officially stepping into the professional world of the beauty industry, shattering outdated stereotypes about the working capabilities of people with physical differences. Alongside her flourishing artistic career, Claudia has also become a passionate social advocate and a proud ambassador for the charity organization Deborah Ireland. She courageously stepped into the spotlight, appearing on numerous nationally recognized television programs to raise her voice and represent her community. Claudia's heartfelt and deeply personal stories have not only helped raise public awareness about butterfly skin syndrome, but have also contributed to fundraising efforts that support patients and advance scientific research in the search for improved treatments. Claudia Scanlon's life journey is a truly beautiful story of survival, the extraordinary power of family love, and an unwavering desire to make a meaningful difference. Her story carries a priceless message that even the greatest limitations can be overcome when a person is guided by faith, courage, and optimism. What does Claudia's story make you think about the power of determination and faith? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help us share more meaningful and inspiring stories. Born with an extremely unusual appearance caused by a rare medical condition that covered much of her body and face with dark patches, Liu Jiangli faced a turbulent childhood from the very beginning of her life. Born in China in 2006, her unique physical condition not only created major challenges related to appearance, but also brought deep emotional struggles after losing the presence and support of her parents when she was just 2 years old. In the midst of loneliness and uncertainty, a light of compassion shone brightly when a caring relative took her in and lovingly raised her in a modest home. Despite growing up in severe financial hardship and having to endure fearful stares, judgment, and even unintentional teasing from others because of her appearance, Jiangli was surrounded by warmth, protection, and unconditional love from her family. Rather than breaking down or hiding in fear, the young girl gradually learned to embrace her uniqueness, build inner strength, and hold on to her bright, innocent smile. When her emotional story of resilience and difficult circumstances was shared through the media, communities responded with compassion and support. Thanks to the kindness of generous donors, Jiangli gained the opportunity not only to continue her education and integrate with other children, but also to access medical support aimed at improving her condition. Liu Jiangli's journey is far more than a story of overcoming personal hardship. It is a beautiful tribute to human compassion, acceptance, and the extraordinary power of love, proving that even in life's fiercest storms, a courageous heart can continue moving forward. In her pursuit of lasting beauty, a 45-year-old actress known by the stage name Manouche chose a highly unconventional path by undergoing an experimental procedure involving Bacillus F. This ancient single-celled organism, reportedly preserved in Siberian permafrost for millions of years, became part of a bold attempt connected to age-defying ambitions. This was far beyond a typical cosmetic treatment, reflecting the powerful human desire to challenge the visible effects of time, even when the long-term health implications remained uncertain. Scientists discovered Bacillus F in Russia in 2009 and were fascinated by its reported ability to survive under extreme conditions for an extraordinarily long period of time. However, introducing an ancient biological substance that had not undergone established clinical validation into the human bloodstream sparked significant debate within the medical community. Manouche had previously spent tens of thousands of dollars on cosmetic procedures, but this decision represented a step into a far more experimental frontier. This story serves as an important reminder about the need for caution when evaluating bold scientific claims, especially when real-world safety evidence remains limited. Manouche's journey raises deeper questions about the value of natural beauty and accepting the passage of time. Instead of focusing only on outward changes, it reminds us of the importance of nurturing mental well-being and confidence from within. Dedication to personal goals can be admirable, but it should always be grounded in transparent, science-based, and safe practices. This content is intended for informational and educational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Never attempt unapproved medical or cosmetic procedures that have not been properly tested, licensed, or authorized by qualified health authorities, as doing so may pose serious risks to your health and safety. Tatiana Kvitsko was born in Belarus in 1990 with congenital limb differences, including the absence of her legs and several fingers, in circumstances often associated with the long-term impact of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Her early childhood involved many challenges, including time spent in a boarding school for children with disabilities in her home country. A major turning point came when she was 6 years old, when an American humanitarian organization discovered her situation and brought her to Kansas City to receive medical care and be fitted with prosthetic legs. From that point on, she traveled to the United States regularly during the summers for continued care, staying with local host families and gradually experiencing the warmth, support, and sense of freedom her new environment offered. In 2008, Tatiana officially moved to the United States and began attending college. It was there that her passion for sports truly came to life, after receiving a specialized pair of prosthetic running legs. The first time she moved across the track, she described the feeling as if she were gliding through the wind, quickly realizing that she had discovered one of the greatest joys of her life. Refusing to let physical limitations define her path, the young woman continually pushed her personal boundaries through a wide range of running events, from shorter 5K races to half marathons and even full marathons. Her determination did not stop there, as Tatiana later expanded into more demanding fitness disciplines such as CrossFit and bodybuilding. Training with weights while adapting to unique physical circumstances required extraordinary persistence, creativity, and discipline, leading her to make use of specialized support straps and adaptive equipment designed to help her train safely and effectively. However, through unwavering determination and remarkable resilience, she not only excelled in her training, but also confidently stepped onto the stage in bodybuilding competitions. Tatiana Kvitsko's journey has grown far beyond the world of sports, becoming a powerful source of inspiration for countless people, and showing that with strong belief, persistence, and courage, challenges can be transformed into stepping stones toward extraordinary achievements. Emma Faith O'Hearn, a young woman from Houston, Texas, lives with dermatillomania, a condition that causes an uncontrollable urge to repeatedly pick at or affect one's own skin. Throughout her childhood and teenage years, this medical condition created countless challenges for Emma, consuming much of her daily life with anxiety and leaving visible marks on her body. Instead of hiding herself behind layers of clothing or allowing insecurity to drown out the energy of her youth, she made the courageous decision to face her reality head-on. She openly shared her personal story across social media platforms, fearlessly showing her natural appearance in an effort to raise public awareness. Through this bold act, Emma not only freed herself from the pressure of having to appear perfect, but also created a safe and supportive space for others facing similar struggles, helping them realize they are not alone. Emma's journey is a beautiful reminder that true beauty shines brightest through courage, authenticity, and the ability to love and embrace every part of who we are. How did Emma's story inspire you? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help us share more uplifting stories together. Dawn Shaw's journey of building self-confidence and spreading meaningful values is a powerful testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit when courageously facing challenges related to physical appearance. Born with a rare tumor on the left side of her cheek and neck, She underwent complex medical procedures from the very first days of her life. Although the successful removal of the tumor saved her life, it unfortunately caused permanent damage to her facial muscles, bone structure, and nerves, leaving one side of her face completely paralyzed and unable to move naturally or even blink normally. Dawn's childhood and early adult years were far from easy, as she constantly faced teasing, uneasy stares, and insensitive comments that left her overwhelmed with insecurity and anxiety. However, instead of choosing to hide herself in shame, she was fortunate to have the unwavering support of her parents, who always encouraged her to step boldly into the world, explore new places, and actively connect with others rather than accept a life of isolation. Through that unconditional love, Dawn gradually came to understand that her true identity would be shaped not by her physical differences, but by the way she chose to respond to life with optimism, courage, and resilience. By overcoming invisible psychological barriers, she not only built a fulfilling personal life centered around her passion for raising a unique native horse breed, but also grew into a powerful motivational speaker and accomplished author. By courageously sharing her authentic story on major speaking stages, celebrating the beauty of inner strength, and through her memoirs and inspirational guidance, she has devoted herself to educating communities about the importance of respecting human diversity. Beyond that, she has also ventured into independent filmmaking, proving that the boundaries of self-confidence are truly limitless. Dawn Shaw's extraordinary life shines like a beacon of hope for countless individuals struggling with physical differences, reminding them of a powerful truth. The most proud and radiant beauty always comes from a strong and resilient inner spirit. Amy Lee Fisher is an Australian vlogger who is courageously battling multiple complex chronic medical conditions, including Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which severely weakens the body's connective tissue system, as well as gastroparesis and postural tachycardia syndrome. These invisible yet extremely serious health challenges have required her to rely closely on specialized medical support devices, such as feeding tubes, and to endure countless exhausting medical appointments, making even the simplest aspects of everyday life incredibly difficult and filled with constant challenges. However, instead of surrendering to adversity or allowing her physical limitations to define her future, Amy made the courageous decision to transform those immense challenges into an honest lens through which she could deeply connect with the world. Through her personal media platform, she openly shares footage of her everyday life, from joyful, hopeful moments filled with positivity to the raw reality of fighting through physical exhaustion, offering an incredibly authentic and deeply relatable glimpse into her journey. Her courageous openness has played an important role in raising public awareness about invisible illnesses that many people silently endure, while also powerfully challenging the harmful stereotypes that society often unfairly places on people with disabilities. Through her relentless optimism and radiant smile, even in the face of pain, Amy has built a warm and safe online community where hundreds of thousands of people facing similar struggles can find empathy, comfort, and the motivation to keep moving forward with strength. Throughout her inspiring journey, Amy has done far more than simply document her fight to survive illness. She has shared a priceless message about the fierce love of life, the extraordinary power of resilience, and the importance of cherishing even the smallest moments. Amy Lee Fisher's life and tireless determination stand as a vivid and powerful reminder that no matter how harsh adversity may be, the human spirit always has the ability to find a bright light of hope capable of warming countless hearts. Breaking free from the invisible barriers of insecurity about her appearance, Madeline Roberts has written a beautiful story of rediscovering self-confidence and finding true love. After beginning to struggle with a serious skin condition at the age of 14, the 25-year-old went through difficult years of youth, believing she was unworthy of love. The visible changes to her skin took away her sense of pride, leading her to give up beauty pageants because she no longer felt beautiful, while also creating a deep fear of dating and emotional vulnerability. However, a heartwarming turning point came when she met Trevor through mutual friends at a church in Utah. Their emotional connection quickly brought them closer, but the weight of her past insecurities left Madeline constantly afraid that he would eventually walk away. Through the genuine love and acceptance of her partner, she gradually realized that the biggest barrier was never her skin, but the fears she had built within herself. Now, living a joyful and fulfilling married life, Madeline has learned to truly value herself, let go of fear, and fully embrace the love she once believed she could never have. How did Madeline's story strengthen your belief in love and self-acceptance? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help us share more inspiring stories. Doris Jung was born in South Korea and moved with her family to the Pacific Northwest of the United States when she was just 6 months old. From an early age, she lived with a medical condition that affected her physical growth, and her height remained at approximately 1.12 meters, 3 feet 8 inches. Rather than allowing this physical difference to become a limitation, Doris turned it into a powerful source of motivation to prove her value and pursue her goals with confidence. Growing up in a traditional yet open-minded Asian family, she was consistently encouraged to develop her strengths and follow her personal ambitions. Doris's greatest passion has always been design and fashion, an industry that has traditionally centered around more conventional height standards. Recognizing the major lack of clothing options and representation for people with smaller body frames, she decided to create change by launching her personal blog, I Wear Shirts as Dresses. Through this project, Doris regularly shared creative and practical styling ideas while delivering a powerful message. Personal style should never be limited by size, height, or body shape. Her persistence and talent were rewarded with the opportunity to walk in an international fashion event in Paris, created to celebrate people with smaller statures. Beyond fashion, Doris has also become a deeply inspiring advocate for community awareness and inclusion. She launched a campaign called No More Whispers to encourage greater public understanding of the experiences of people with unique physical differences, and to promote a more respectful, inclusive perspective. Alongside her creative and advocacy work, Doris has built an impressive professional career. She previously worked in a legal environment connected to the U.S. Navy, and now serves as a legal specialist for a major travel company in Seattle. She has also dedicated significant time to serving on the boards of community support organizations, helping individuals gain access to resources that improve everyday life. Doris Jung's extraordinary journey is a powerful reminder that confidence, intelligence, and determination can help a person rise beyond limitations, inspire others, and create meaningful change in the world around them. Behind the peaceful image of a family enjoying a day out along Graveney Beach in Kent lies the deeply committed journey of Mark and Annie Montague, as they support their twin sons, Samuel and Jacob. Since the brothers were identified at the age of 2 as needing specialized developmental support, the family's daily life changed dramatically, requiring extraordinary patience, dedication, and adaptability. While the sight of the 11-year-old twins happily chasing the waves may reflect the image of a picture-perfect family, the reality behind their home life has involved immense commitment and countless adjustments to meet their unique needs. To help keep their children safe while supporting steady progress in everyday routines, Mark and Annie took proactive steps to create a highly customized home environment tailored to their family's specific needs. Their house is surrounded by tall fencing and strong protective barriers, not to separate the children from the outside world, but to create a secure space that gives the family greater peace of mind and allows the boys to move about more safely and confidently. Inside the home, every detail has been carefully considered. Doors are kept securely locked, phones are stored in a wooden box placed out of reach, and the furniture has been kept to a minimum, with only essential items such as a table, a few chairs, and a sofa remaining. These seemingly small adjustments reflect the family's quiet dedication and deep love, showing how far parents are willing to adapt their living space to create the safest, most stable, and most supportive environment possible for their children to grow and thrive. Steph Hammerman was born with cerebral palsy, but she never viewed it as a barrier. Instead, she turned it into motivation to reach extraordinary heights in sports. In North Carolina, the 29-year-old made history by becoming the world's first Level 2 CrossFit coach living with this condition. The disorder, which affects movement and muscle control from birth, significantly impacted her physical coordination, yet she never allowed her condition to define her destiny. Rather than surrendering to the daily challenges of everyday life, Steph turned to sports as a way to improve her health, strengthen her body, and forge an unbreakable spirit. Another major challenge struck in May 2016 when Steph was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, a rare form of cancer affecting the lymphatic system. This life-or-death battle lasted through 29 grueling weeks of chemotherapy, demanding extraordinary strength and determination to endure. Instead of collapsing under the weight of such a devastating diagnosis, she fought with incredible resilience and achieved a remarkable victory when the disease officially went into remission. Steph's triumph over cancer was not only a medical milestone, but also a deeply human message of hope and unwavering belief in life, reminding us that the strength of the human spirit can overcome even the most terrifying illnesses and continue moving toward a brighter future. After overcoming her illness, Steph became determined to fulfill her lifelong dream of owning her own gym, using it as a way to spread the empowering spirit of CrossFit to others. Opening a training facility in North Carolina with her boyfriend became a powerful testament to her perseverance and clear sense of purpose in life. She transformed the gym into an inclusive space for education and growth, where physical limitations are set aside in favor of effort, determination, and personal development. Steph's journey, from living with cerebral palsy to becoming a professional coach and gym owner, is powerful proof that destiny is not defined by where you begin, but by how fiercely you choose to pursue your passion. Gayla Neufeld's journey towards self-confidence and true love is a powerful testament to the idea that beauty should never be confined by rigid societal standards. After spending much of her childhood and early adulthood struggling with deep insecurities about her unusually large body shape, caused by a genetic condition that led to excessive growth in the midsection of her body, she often found herself withdrawing under the weight of social judgment and unfair stereotypes. However, instead of remaining trapped in self-doubt, Gayla made a life-changing decision to learn how to love, accept, and celebrate herself exactly as she was. She courageously joined online communities that embraced body diversity, where she not only found understanding and support, but also stepped forward as an inspiring model and advocate. Her radiant confidence allowed her to spread a powerful message of self-acceptance to thousands of people facing similar struggles, while also leading her to a deeply fulfilling and loving relationship with a life partner who truly appreciates every unique part of who she is. Gayla Neufeld's story breaks down invisible barriers and delivers a bold reminder that happiness, confidence, and true fulfillment begin the moment we choose to live authentically and take pride in our true selves. As we come to the end of today's inspiring stories, we're reminded that true beauty and a person's worth are never defined by physical appearance or bodily differences. Whether adapting to a rare medical condition, overcoming visible challenges, or learning to thrive in unique life circumstances, each of these extraordinary individuals has shown that resilience, determination, and love can transform even the toughest obstacles into stepping stones towards something remarkable. Whose journey inspired you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to support us in creating more meaningful and inspiring videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Around the world, there are women whose stories seem like they've stepped out of a strange novel, from rare medical conditions to extraordinary abilities. They continually challenge what we consider normal. These stories aren't legends. There's no editing. They are entirely real, and their experiences will leave you in awe. Today, we'll explore 20 women you'll find hard to believe are real. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next incredible stories. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Bella Roberts, an 18-year-old determined young woman, is a striking example of the power of will to overcome health challenges. Born with Hennekam syndrome, a rare form of lymphatic swelling, Bella faces full body swelling rather than being limited to one or two limbs, as is typical in most cases. Despite a difficult journey growing up, she has maintained an optimistic, lively, and energetic spirit. Not only does she live each day to the fullest, but she has also built a strong network of friends and family who provide her with unwavering support and unconditional love. Instead of letting physical limitations restrict her dreams, Bella chose to focus on her passion for the arts with vision and determination. This young woman nurtures the aspiration to become a talented director, aiming to be the first disabled woman to win the prestigious BAFTA award in the directing category. Her unique life experiences have given Bella a profound and humanistic perspective, enabling her to convey meaningful messages through the language of cinema. Bella Roberts' journey is not just a personal story of confronting the extraordinary twists of nature, but also a powerful testament to human value. She shows that while the body may have its differences, the mind and spirit can reach the most brilliant heights. With confidence and relentless effort, Bella is steadily realizing her dream, becoming a tremendous source of inspiration for young people around the world. Her story reminds us that with belief and determination, anyone deserves the chance to shine and leave their unique mark on the global artistic stage. Brianna Mendoza is a courageous young woman who has inspired her community through a meaningful life journey, despite being born with Goldenhaar syndrome. This rare congenital condition affects the development of facial and cranial structures, requiring her to undergo numerous complex surgeries from an early age. However, instead of letting these challenges define her life, Brianna has chosen to face them with remarkable resilience and an inspiringly optimistic spirit. Brianna's journey growing up is not just a medical story. It's also a testament to the understanding and boundless love of her family. Their unwavering support helped her build a strong psychological foundation, allowing her to step confidently into the world and assert her personal identity. Despite facing curious stares from others, Brianna remains confident, open, and dedicated to spreading a message about valuing the unique qualities that make each person special. Today, Brianna Mendoza has become a symbol of courage, frequently sharing her story on online platforms to help others in similar situations find hope. Brianna's journey is a powerful reminder that even when the body carries unique differences, true beauty shines through kindness, relentless effort, and a spirit full of faith in life. She continues to demonstrate to the world that every individual has the right to shine and create a bright future in their own unique way. Tim McGrath once lived an ordinary life like anyone else, until persistent pain led him to a diagnosis that would completely change his life. Discovering that he had a rare form of cancer marked the beginning of a deeply challenging medical journey, one in which he had to face difficult decisions and harsh treatments. What no one could have truly prepared for was the extent of the changes the disease would bring. But from the very first days of this life-altering ordeal, Tim showed an admirable spirit by refusing to let fear take complete control of him. Tim's treatment was a long journey filled with countless physical and mental challenges. Complex surgeries, difficult recovery periods, and unforeseen complications turned each day into a new battle. For many, such profound changes could gradually erode hope. But Tim chose to face reality with perseverance, adapting step by step to his new life and continuing to move forward, even when the journey was exhausting and uncertain. What makes Tim's story resonate so deeply isn't just what he endured, but how he maintained a positive spirit in the face of adversity. Rather than dwelling solely on his losses, he held on to optimism and even a sense of humor, showing that mental strength can sometimes surpass any physical limitation. The support of his family and medical team became a crucial source of motivation, helping him keep fighting through each challenging stage with the belief that brighter days still lie ahead. Natalia Zlobina. A woman living in Izhevsk, Russia, has lived for over 30 years with rhinophyma, also known as a sebaceous gland tumor of the nose. This condition gradually alters the appearance of the nose and face over time, affecting not only her looks but also her confidence and daily life. For many years, Natalia faced curious stares from those around her. The changes to her face caused her to withdraw, limit social interactions, and feel uncomfortable in public. Yet behind this appearance is a resilient woman, quietly enduring and hoping that one day her life will change. The turning point came when Natalia took part in the Russian medical TV show, I'm Ashamed of My Body. There, she received help from doctors and underwent surgery free of charge. Under the skilled hands of plastic surgeons, including Alexander Bondarenko, Natalia went through a complex reconstruction process to remove the overgrown tissue and improve her appearance. Her journey was not just a story of medicine, but also one of faith and the chance to start anew. After the surgery, Natalia's appearance changed dramatically, giving her greater confidence in social interactions and daily life. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to follow Natalia's inspiring journey, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Few people know that behind the radiant confidence Esther exudes today lies a long period during which she painfully struggled with her own body. Inheriting naturally thick hair from her family, the young woman from Montreal grew up in shame, constantly preoccupied with removing it to fit societal norms. The invisible standards demanding perfectly smooth skin inadvertently created a heavy psychological burden, turning each passing day into a long series of moments overshadowed by insecurity and a desire to escape a harsh reality. Esther faced a life-changing decision to let go of the fear she had carried for so long and live authentically in her truest form. Rather than continuing to conform to society's strict expectations by hiding her body, this courageous woman chose the path of ultimate freedom. She decided to stop all interventions, allowing her body to develop naturally and step boldly into the light. This daring turning point was not only an act of personal liberation, but also the opening of a proud intellectual revolution for a true artist. Artist Esther took a groundbreaking step by transforming the natural features of her body into a unique artistic medium through her photography project, Lavender. Without relying on filters or retouching, she used the camera lens to capture the most authentic and raw moments of human life. Lavender emerged like a fresh breeze in the art world, offering a deeply humanistic perspective. She turned what was once considered imperfect into a vibrant statement, proving that true beauty always belongs to the most natural forms. Each photograph in the Lavender project serves as a powerful bridge, sparking an open dialogue about the artificial beauty standards imposed by society. The talented artist from Montreal not only creates visually striking images, but also uses her perspective to challenge and dismantle misconceptions. Her project has become an open educational space where people learn to value themselves rather than chase unrealistic ideals. By proudly embracing and revealing natural authenticity, she has inspired thousands of courageous individuals to fully accept and celebrate themselves. A person's strength is not measured by how closely they fit society's mold, but by how confidently they uphold the unique value of their own being. Esther's radiant journey is a priceless lesson in self-respect and self-compassion. She has shown the undeniable truth that prejudices only hold power when we allow ourselves to succumb to them. When you stop hiding and courageously love your body unconditionally, you take control of creating a meaningful, vibrant life filled with pride. Your life defined entirely on your own terms. Ellie Darby Prangnell, an 18-year-old living with spinal muscular atrophy, is proving her strength by redefining the fashion world with a brand designed for everyone. Refusing to let her wheelchair or mobility challenges hold her back, she tirelessly works as a vlogger and dedicates herself to the community with iron-willed determination and creative thinking that knows no bounds. Ellie's brand not only delivers unique, educational, and highly entertaining designs, but also stands as a powerful declaration of resilience, inspiring others and showing that physical disability has never been a barrier to a person's ambition to shine. For 14 long years, Nova lived haunted by the need to hide the ever-growing facial hair that began appearing when she was just 12. Cruel taunts from friends left the young woman from Virginia Beach feeling insecure and ashamed, to the point that she wouldn't let anyone touch her face. It wasn't until she turned 16 that she finally received an explanation for her condition. Doctors diagnosed her with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, a hormonal imbalance that caused uncontrollable facial hair growth. Nova's journey of emerging from the shadows is a powerful lesson in self-respect, proving that no prejudice or harsh condition can extinguish the desire to live freely when one knows how to love oneself. Do you believe that a kinder community can grow from understanding the struggles Nova has endured? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue spreading seeds of hope together. Kara Cruz, 36, from New Brighton, Pennsylvania, is a courageous woman who has lived with lipedema and lymphedema since her teenage years. For many years, these conditions deeply affected her confidence and body image, making it difficult for her to accept her own body. Kara's life began to change when she decided to create an Instagram account on a dare from her boyfriend. From this small step, she gradually found the courage to face her fears and join the body-positive community, where people encourage one another to embrace and celebrate themselves regardless of shape or size. With the support of 25,000 Instagram followers and meetups with Yinz's Bopo group, Kara found confidence and pride in her body. Today, she openly embraces her natural curves, sharing a powerful message of self-respect and self-love. Kara's journey is a living testament that, with persistence and courage, anyone can overcome personal insecurities, gain confidence, and inspire others to begin their own journey of self-acceptance. Amid the stillness, Sarah Mapelli appears like a mystical being of nature, her body enveloped by a living garment made of 12,000 honeybees vibrating continuously. Since 2001, the 44-year-old artist has transformed humanity's most primal fear into a mesmerizing and graceful performance art. By using a special pheromone oil imbued with the power of 100 queen bees, Sarah invites the massive swarm to settle on her bare skin, creating a rare and magical biological connection that few in the world would dare to attempt. This unique performance is not merely a test of limits, but also a highly educational and entertaining work of art, offering a fresh perspective on the harmonious connection between humans and the wild. Through it, Sarah conveys a profound message about faith, courage, and the strength of spirit when confronting one's deepest fears. By understanding the behavior of these creatures, she has transcended conventional prejudices, transforming a dangerous insect into a rhythmic, dancing companion. It is important to note that this is a professional art performance conducted by an experienced expert. Viewers must never attempt or imitate it in any form, as it poses serious life-threatening risks. Sarah's story offers powerful inspiration to break mental boundaries and create unique value in life. Always respect the diversity of nature, spread positive energy, and continue exploring the world around you safely and responsibly. The name Butterfly Children may sound poetic, but the reality behind it is a painful burden that Sade Cousineau must endure every single day. With epidermolysis bullosa EB, her skin is so fragile that even a strong gust of wind or an accidental touch can injure it, leaving blisters comparable to second-degree burns. At 24, while many young people are freely experiencing the world, Sade has to live in a body where every centimeter of skin feels like a quiet battlefield, a place where pain never truly rests. Despite facing the harsh challenges of this congenital condition, Sade never allows her physical struggles to extinguish her zest for life. Rather than surrendering to the ongoing pain, she confronts reality with steel-like resilience and an exceptionally optimistic attitude. Sade has steadfastly learned to adapt to her unique body, transforming the complex daily medical routines into a journey of patience and perseverance, proving that the human spirit is always stronger than any biological limitation. Sade's inspiring journey of resilience offers both a deeply educational and genuinely uplifting perspective, providing a realistic glimpse into the lives of EB patients around the world. She actively uses her voice to share her experiences, raising community awareness and breaking down the barriers of appearance-based prejudice. Her story not only brings immense comfort to those facing similar challenges, but also serves as a powerful source of inspiration, reminding us to cherish life and embrace self-love more fully. Sade's resilience stands as a powerful testament that true human greatness is not measured by outward perfection, but shines from a courageous heart. Her deeply human story inspires and motivates millions who are facing life's challenges to rise and pursue happiness. Let us spread this positive energy together to build a kinder, more compassionate society, one where every difference is genuinely understood, valued, and deeply respected. Amidst the fateful, horrific explosion that claimed the lives of her biological parents, a tiny spark of life resiliently rose from the ashes. This is the story of Haven Shepard, a Vietnamese girl who miraculously survived a bomb explosion when she was just 14 months old. Although she lost both legs below the knees due to a tragic adult crisis, destiny seemed to have chosen Haven to write a grand epic of survival. Leaving behind the pain at an orphanage, she embarked on an ocean-crossing journey to find a new definition for her life. Adopted by a deeply compassionate family in the United States, Haven Shepard transformed her physical adversity into a perfect launching pad for future miracles. Instead of letting a wheelchair or prosthetic legs define her limits, this resilient girl always maintained nerves of steel and an incredibly optimistic, positive attitude toward life. With the companionship and love from her new family, Haven began sports training at a very early age, courageously confronting every physical barrier to prove that human will is always stronger than fate. Her relentless efforts eventually transformed Haven into an outstanding Paralympic swimmer, a model, and a globally inspiring vlogger. The brilliant milestones she achieved are not only healthily entertaining, but also carry profound educational value regarding perseverance and the courage to overcome difficulties. She actively uses her influence to share positive stories, raising public awareness about disabilities and infusing faith into the younger generation to walk firmly on their chosen paths. Haven Shepard's miraculous story of rebirth from the ashes stands as a powerful testament that the true stature of a human being is measured by the scale of dreams. Her resilience delivers a wave of powerful, positive energy, injecting vital life energy into millions of souls facing trials. Let us spread this deeply moving, humanistic story together to build a kind and understanding society, where every difference is respected and every individual has the opportunity to freely shine in their own unique way. The love story of Anna and Texi is a beautiful example of the power of understanding and the courage to overcome society's harsh judgments. Their life-changing meeting happened about 3 years ago when Anna, then 23 years old, was invited to work as a makeup artist for Defy, a 29-year-old performer widely recognized for her remarkably unique appearance. Born with Kenny-Caffey syndrome, Defy stands at just 1.01 meters tall, which often led to awkward and emotional situations where strangers mistakenly assumed she was the daughter of her girlfriend, who is 1.55 meters tall. Their noticeable physical differences brought countless negative reactions and judgmental stares from people both online and in real life. Anna even faced cruel and disrespectful comments about their relationship from strangers who refused to understand their bond. However, instead of giving in to public pressure or allowing hateful opinions to tear them apart, Anna and Defy chose to stand strong together and defend their genuine love with remarkable resilience and courage. Anna firmly expressed that the love she feels for her partner comes genuinely from the heart, something natural and impossible to control, and that there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Meanwhile, Defy openly rejected the harmful assumptions people made about them, emphasizing that they are deeply connected life partners, not a mother and daughter. By proudly sharing their journey together, Anna and Defy hope to spread a powerful message of acceptance, reminding the world that everyone deserves to be loved and respected fully, while encouraging people to let go of harsh judgment and celebrate the diverse beauty of true love. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss these inspiring stories of love, courage, and resilience. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. For 13 long years, Shelby Kinneary, a 20-year-old young woman, endured severe abdominal pain that gradually left her physically exhausted. However, she was repeatedly misdiagnosed with an eating disorder and was even referred to psychological support therapies because of medical misunderstandings surrounding her condition. It was only after her weight dropped to a dangerously alarming level that doctors finally discovered the real cause. Shelby was actually suffering from superior mesenteric artery syndrome, an extremely rare digestive disorder in which the small intestine becomes compressed between two arteries, causing a serious blockage. Discovering the true root cause of her condition opened a brighter new chapter in the young woman's life, finally freeing her from the invisible burden of years of misunderstanding and false assumptions. Today, although Shelby Kinneary is still gradually rebuilding her strength and currently relies on a feeding tube to receive liquid nutrition each day, she continues to maintain an incredibly inspiring sense of optimism. Through her resilience and determination to overcome adversity, Shelby has courageously rebuilt her life and proudly become a powerful source of inspiration for others battling rare medical conditions. Becky Dan once spent most of her youth running away from her own reflection in the mirror. Born with severe scoliosis that caused her body to collapse at age 10 and confined her to a wheelchair, this London girl used to view long hair or baggy clothes as shields against malicious taunts. At 27 years old, looking back at the time of being bullied and insecure about her 1.4 meters height, Becky understands that the greatest pain lay not in her curved spine, but in how her heart once rejected her own existence. The decision to break out of her insecure cocoon marked a major turning point, transforming the wounded girl into a highly talented and resilient photographic artist. Instead of running away, Becky used her camera lens to confront her body directly, creating bold and artistic self-portraits. By portraying the curved lines of her spine in the most authentic way, she turned her physical imperfection into a unique artistic language, proving that human resolve can be reborn from the deepest pains. Becky's artistic journey carries profound educational value and healthy entertainment, opening a new perspective on standards of beauty in modern society. Her award-winning works not only celebrate differences but also serve as a powerful monologue inspiring life energy for millions. She actively utilizes social media and exhibitions to raise public awareness about disabilities, helping those with self-doubt break down barriers of prejudice to reclaim their value and self-confidence. Becky's resilience stands as a powerful statement that the true stature of a human being is measured by the scale of dreams and the courage to overcome adversity. This humanistic story infuses faith into the community, promoting compassion and mutual understanding among people. Let us spread this positive energy from Becky's journey together to build a kind world where every soul is cherished, free to create, and ready to shine uniquely without being bound by any limitations. Kashmir Culberson stood tall before the large mirror, pressed the record button, and flashed a confident smile to welcome thousands of followers on social media. At 21 years old, this brave girl made a decision that completely changed the rest of her life: never to run away or bow her head before scrutinizing glances at her body. The congenital phocomelia syndrome ruthlessly caused her arms to not develop normally, turning every daily activity into a harsh challenge. However, instead of choosing to retreat into the shadows to brood over the injustice of fate, she turned this very private space into a deeply proud launchpad to step into the light. Phocomelia syndrome might shape the external physique, but it absolutely holds no right to define the future or limit the capability of Kashmir Culberson. The moment of looking straight into the glass was not merely an ordinary reflection, but the exact second the 21-year-old young woman chose to be reborn from imperfections. She decided to cast off all chains of insecurity, proudly turning her congenital flaw into a symbol of unique courage. Iron bravery helped her master life in an extraordinary way, performing every daily routine with her feet and resilient will, completely shattering all strict prejudiced standards of society. The sharp contrast between a deficient appearance and Kashmir's grand life energy serves as a costly educational lesson about the true value of a human being. The highly resilient story of the 21-year-old girl has become a powerful, inspiring fire, awakening self-esteem in the hearts of millions of people struggling out there. She proved an obvious truth that adversity can only cause harm when we allow ourselves to collapse. When you stop blaming destiny and courageously embrace yourself with tolerance, you will find infinite strength to craft a brilliant and immensely proud life in your very own way, with your own hands. And those are the 20 extraordinary stories of the women we've just explored. Individuals who dared to push every limit, challenge preconceptions, and live fully as themselves. These experiences not only amaze us, but also inspire a powerful sense of courage, resilience, and belief in the potential of every person. If you found these stories incredible, hit like to support the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next inspiring videos. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which story impressed you the most and why? We'd love to hear your perspective. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be so tall that ordinary doors suddenly became too small? Everyday activities turned into challenges, and the entire world could not stop turning to look. Today, we will explore the incredible stories of 15 rare and tallest women in the world. women whose extraordinary height turned them into global phenomena, record holders, and unforgettable symbols of resilience. Before we dive into these astonishing giants, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next fascinating stories. And now, a question for you. If you suddenly woke up tomorrow standing over 2 meters tall, what would be the biggest challenge in your everyday life? Drop your answer in the comments below, because some of the real-life journeys you're about to witness are even more unbelievable than the movies. Margot Didek, whose full name was Małgorzata Didek, was a true legend of world basketball, remembered not only for her record-breaking height of 2.18 meters, 7 feet 2 inches, but also for her remarkable talent and warm heart. Born in Poland into a sports-oriented family, she showed exceptional natural ability from an early age and went on to become the tallest player in WNBA history. Margot's life journey was marked by extraordinary success, from Europe to the United States. She helped lead the Polish national team to the European Championship title in 1999 and made a lasting impact while playing for the Utah Stars and Connecticut Sun. With her incredible wingspan and sharp basketball intelligence, Margot became a dominant defensive force, holding the WNBA career record for blocked shots for many years. Off the court, she was deeply admired by teammates and fans for her kindness, humility, and ability to speak multiple languages fluently. Although her life was tragically cut short at the age of 37 while pregnant with her third child, Margot Didek's legacy continues to live on as a symbol of resilience and dedication. She reached the highest levels of sport not only because of her extraordinary physical attributes, but also through relentless determination, inspiring generations of female athletes to confidently embrace their strengths and pursue greatness in any circumstance. Tryngja Keever was born in 1616 in Edam and is historically remembered as one of the tallest women ever recorded, with a reported height of 2.54 meters, 8 feet 4 inches. From an early age, she grew far beyond the physical size of other children her age. Because of her extraordinary appearance, her parents took her to fairs across the country, where she was presented to the public. Her remarkable presence quickly attracted widespread attention, and she was even reportedly visited by European royalty of the time. Despite her unusual fame, Tryngja's life ended tragically early when she passed away in 1633 at just 17 years old. Although her life was incredibly short, her story remains preserved through historical records, portraits, and artifacts kept in local museums, leaving a lasting mark in human history as one of the most astonishing examples of extraordinary physical growth ever documented. Ulyana Semyonova, born in 1952, is considered one of the greatest legends in the history of women's basketball, standing at an extraordinary height of 2.13 meters, 7 feet. From an early age, her remarkable physical development led her toward a professional sports career, and she spent most of her playing years with TTT Riga in Latvia. With exceptional natural talent, dominant control in the paint, and relentless determination, Ulyana became an irreplaceable cornerstone of the Soviet women's national basketball team throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Her career was defined by an astonishing series of achievements, as she reportedly never experienced defeat in any official international tournament during her prime. She played a major role in securing 2 Olympic gold medals in 1976 and 1980, 3 World Championship titles, 10 European Championship titles, and 15 domestic league championships. Beyond her incredible list of accomplishments, Ulyana earned deep respect from fans and fellow athletes for her graceful style of play, team spirit, and unwavering dedication to the sport. After retiring, she remained involved in basketball through leadership and administrative roles in Latvia, and she made history as the first non-American female athlete to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Despite the everyday challenges that came with her extraordinary height, Ulyana Semjonova's life stands as a brilliant example of turning difference into unmatched strength, becoming an enduring sports icon and a powerful inspiration for generations to come. Malí Duongdi was born in Trat Province in eastern Thailand and was once recognized by the Guinness World Records as the tallest woman in Asia, standing at over 2.12 meters. Her unusual physical development began at the age of 9, when doctors discovered a rare tumor compressing her pituitary gland, causing her body to continuously produce growth hormone. This medical condition not only gave Malí her extraordinary stature, but also brought countless severe challenges throughout her childhood. She faced constant curiosity from people around her, difficulty finding properly fitting clothes, and most importantly, serious health complications such as vision loss and cardiovascular diseases. Despite the extremely high cost of treatment, her family tirelessly did everything possible to help control the tumor's growth in order to protect her life. In spite of her physical limitations, Malí always tried to maintain a positive spirit, finding simple joy with her loved ones and learning to accept her differences. Although her life came to a tragic end in 2016 when she passed away at the age of 24 due to a heart attack, Malí Duongdi's story continues to leave a deep impression. Beyond the pain of illness and hardship, she stands as a powerful testament to human resilience in the face of fate, while also reminding society of the importance of compassion and love for individuals living with rare medical conditions. Caroline Wells was born in 1986 in Cologne and is widely known as the tallest woman in Germany, with an impressive height of 2.06 meters. From a young age, her extraordinary physical growth gave her a towering frame, making it quite challenging to find properly fitting clothing or shoes in everyday life. However, instead of allowing her physical difference to become a psychological barrier, Caroline turned it into a strong foundation for confidence and personal growth. She chose to pursue a career as a professional tailor, allowing her to design perfectly fitted garments by hand that carry her personal signature while also fueling her passion for fashion creativity. In addition, with her extremely beautiful face, captivating blue eyes, and well-balanced body proportions, Caroline quickly attracted media attention and entered the field of freelance modeling. She frequently appeared in photo publications and became a proud role model representing the community of exceptionally tall individuals. Overcoming all barriers and insecurities, Caroline Wells's life stands as a shining testament to optimism, self-effort, self-love, and the courage to turn an innate difference into a powerful advantage for complete success. Ekaterina Lysina was born in 1987 in Penza, Russia, and is one of the tallest athletes and models in the world, standing at an impressive 2.06 meters. Born into a sports-oriented family, with both parents being professional basketball players, she inherited their athletic talent early and chose to pursue a career in elite sports. Throughout her athletic journey, Ekaterina achieved remarkable success, with the highlight being her contribution to the Russian national team winning the bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, along with several other European titles. After retiring from professional sports in 2014, instead of choosing a quiet life, she stepped into a new and challenging chapter by becoming a professional model. This transition brought her great success, as she was recognized by Guinness World Records as the tallest professional model and, at the time, the woman with the longest legs in the world. Beyond her personal achievements, Ekaterina also founded a modeling agency dedicated to tall individuals, helping them gain confidence and shine. Having once struggled with insecurities about her appearance in her youth, Ekaterina Lacina's journey is a powerful story of self-acceptance and inspiration. She successfully transformed her physical uniqueness into a distinctive advantage, achieving outstanding success both in international sports and on global fashion runways. What impressed you most about the story of Ekaterina Lacina? Her confidence or her resilience? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to help share more inspiring stories. Zainab Bibi was born in 1974 in Pakistan and was recognized as the tallest woman in the country, with an impressive height of 2.18 meters. Her life journey was closely tied to extraordinary efforts to overcome physical barriers and social prejudice. Because of her towering stature, Zainab faced many difficulties in daily life, from finding suitable clothing to using public transportation. In her homeland, excessive public attention sometimes made her feel unsafe, leading her to move to England in 2002 in search of peace and better medical support. During her time abroad, she took part in various media activities to share the realities of life for people with extraordinary physical features and to call for greater understanding from the community. Although she faced serious health problems such as diabetes and osteoporosis, Zainab remained resilient. In her final years, she returned to Pakistan and passed away in 2018 in Faisalabad at the age of 44. Zainab Bibi's life is a moving story of the will to live, reminding us to value individual differences and the strength to rise above adversity in search of self-worth in a challenging world. Rümeysa Gelgi was born in 1997 in Turkey and is currently honored by Guinness World Records as the tallest living woman in the world, with an impressive height of 2.15 meters. From the moment she was born, Rümeysa's body began developing at an unusually rapid pace because she was diagnosed with Weaver syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disorder that causes excessive bone growth and comes with many limitations in mobility. This complex medical condition has made daily life very challenging for her, and most of the time she must use a wheelchair or a specially designed walker to move around safely. Although she has faced countless severe health challenges and the curiosity of people around her since childhood, Rümeysa has never allowed adversity to limit her dreams or her potential. Instead of withdrawing and hiding from society's gaze, she bravely stepped into the spotlight, actively turning her physical difference into a powerful message to inspire others and raise public awareness about rare genetic conditions. With an optimistic, resilient spirit and a courageous attitude toward life, Rümeysa has worked hard to overcome physical barriers in order to pursue her education, teach herself programming, and successfully become a talented web developer. In addition to holding the title of the tallest woman, she also holds several other world records, including the woman with the largest hands, the longest fingers, and the longest back. serving as a clear testament to the wonder and extraordinary nature of the human body. One of the most memorable milestones in Rumesa's journey was her first flight in 2022, when an airline removed 6 passenger seats to create a special space that allowed her to fulfill her dream of traveling to the United States. Rumesa Gelgi's unstoppable journey of rising above adversity is a deeply human lesson about resilience, courage, and the power to shape one's own destiny, proving that every innate difference can become a foundation for spreading love and the brightest positive values to the entire world. Macy Curran was born in 2003 in Texas, United States, and is a confident young woman who became widely known around the world after officially setting Guinness World Records for having the longest legs of any woman and the longest legs of any teenager in the world. Standing at an incredibly impressive height of 2.08 meters, the most distinctive feature of Macy's body is her legs, which measure over 1.34 meters and make up nearly 60% of her total height. This extraordinary physical development is not the result of any complex medical syndrome, but simply a fascinating natural genetic trait within her family. However, having a body that looked different from an early age brought Macy many challenges in everyday life. Her journey growing up was tied to difficulties such as having to lower her head whenever she walked through doorways, fitting comfortably inside standard cars, and struggling to find clothes specially designed for her exceptionally long legs. Even during her school years, Macy had to face curious stares and teasing from classmates because of her remarkably noticeable height. Instead of allowing negative comments to make her feel discouraged or insecure, Macy chose to bravely stand up and turn her difference into a shining symbol of confidence. She began sharing videos about her daily life on social media, attracting millions of views and quickly becoming a powerful source of inspiration for young people. Through her honest, personal story, Macy always shares a very positive message, encouraging everyone, especially girls with extraordinary height, to love and appreciate their natural bodies. Her openness and optimism have helped Macy overcome every limit of prejudice, proving that true beauty does not come from following any rigid standard, but from being proud and confident in the unique traits we were born with. Macy Curran's journey is a wonderful testament to the power of a positive spirit, transforming what was once seen as an inconvenience into a priceless gift for spreading confidence and self-love to the international community. How has the journey of Macy Curran inspired you? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to help spread the message of confidence, unique beauty, and self-love to everyone. Sandy Allen was born in 1955 in the United States and was once honored by Guinness World Records as the tallest woman in the world, with an astonishing height of 2.31 meters. Her extraordinary physical growth was caused by a tumor in her pituitary gland, which led to the excessive production of growth hormone from an early age. Although surgery later helped stop her from growing taller, her towering stature still brought Sandy countless challenges in everyday life, as well as serious health problems. However, instead of withdrawing from the world, she bravely stepped forward and turned her difference into a platform for spreading positive messages. Sandy appeared in several television programs and wrote a book to share her life story. She spent much of her time visiting schools and speaking with children, inspiring them with lessons about tolerance and confidence, while encouraging them to love and accept their own differences. Although she passed away in 2008, Sandy Allen's life is still remembered as a beautiful symbol of courage, resilience, and a kind heart that rose above every physical barrier. Yao Defen was born in 1972 in a poor rural area of Anhui Province, China, and was once recognized by Guinness World Records as the tallest woman in the world, reaching a height of 2.34 meters. Her extraordinary physical growth was caused by a tumor in her pituitary gland, which made her body continuously produce growth hormone uncontrollably from a young age. Because her family lived in difficult circumstances, Yao Defen did not have early access to advanced medical treatment and had to face many major challenges in daily life. To help support her parents financially, she once performed with a circus troupe, where her towering stature attracted the attention of large audiences. Although life brought her countless hardships, along with serious health and mobility limitations, Yao Defen still tried to maintain an optimistic spirit and cherished the kindness she received from those around her. Thanks to media attention, she later received medical support from the community, which helped improve her quality of life to some extent. Yao Defen passed away in 2012 at the age of 40, bringing an end to a life journey filled with hardship yet deeply memorable, leaving behind an unforgettable mark as one of the rarest extraordinary physical records in human history. Zheng Jinlian, born in 1964 in Hunan, China, was the tallest woman in medical history, with a record height of 2.48 meters. From a young age, the extraordinary development of her pituitary gland caused her body to grow rapidly, requiring all of her clothing and daily use items to be specially designed. Although her exceptionally unusual stature brought many inconveniences, Jinlian was always surrounded by the love and devoted care of her family and those around her. Her life was brief, gently coming to an end in 1982 when she was only 17 years old. But the story of the girl with the most impressive height in the world is still remembered as a rare and remarkable mark in human history. Dolores Pullard made a lasting impression with her remarkable height of 2.36 meters and was once recognized in the Guinness Book of World Records. She worked hard by participating in performances to help cover her healthcare expenses. Away from the spotlight, she was a dedicated teacher and an enthusiastic member of a choir. Although her life gently came to an end at the age of 24, the image of a kind-hearted, resilient young woman with a radiant smile beside her loved ones remains in the memories of many. Zhang Ziyu, born in May 2007 in Shandong, China, is known as a rare phenomenon in the basketball world thanks to her extraordinary height and natural talent. Born into a family with a strong athletic background, with both her father and mother being former professional basketball players, Ziyu inherited exceptional genetics and a deep passion for basketball from an early age. By the time she was 14, she had already reached an impressive height of over 2.2 meters, drawing major attention as she easily dominated domestic youth basketball tournaments. Ziyu's physical development is entirely natural thanks to genetics, combined with structured guidance from her family that helped her develop sharp, tactical awareness. Unlike cases of extraordinary height caused by medical conditions, Ziyu possesses impressive agility and strong physical endurance on the court. The year 2024 marked a major turning point in her career when she represented China's U18 women's national team at the Asian Championship. There, Ziyu rose onto the international stage, demonstrating overwhelming dominance under the basket, scoring a series of remarkable points, and outstandingly earning the Most Valuable Player award. Despite her towering height often drawing public curiosity, Ziyu remains humble, kind-hearted, and deeply committed to her training. She continues to work tirelessly to improve herself, turning her physical advantage into a strong foundation for future success. Zhang Ziyu's journey is not only a story of extraordinary physical attributes, but also a powerful source of inspiration for sportsmanship, dedication, and the promise of an even brighter future ahead. How does Zhang Ziyu's journey inspire you? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to keep following her powerful and inspiring path as she continues to shine in the future. Gitika Srivastava was born into a sports-oriented family in India, with her father also being a talented former basketball player. She quickly drew nationwide attention thanks to her extraordinary height of 2.11 meters, making her one of the tallest women in the history of Indian sports. Rather than feeling insecure about her unusual appearance, Gitika turned her height into a powerful advantage as she pursued a professional basketball career. To elevate her skills, she decided to move to the United States to study and compete in the demanding world of college basketball, where she learned to adapt and develop the resilience needed for international competition. Gitika's life journey stands as a symbol of perseverance, as she faced many everyday challenges due to her extraordinary height while maintaining a positive attitude and unwavering focus on her personal goals. Her success has become a powerful source of inspiration, encouraging young people in India to embrace self-confidence and make the most of their unique strengths. To this day, Gitika remains a symbol of resilience and pride in Indian sports. Bernadette Határ, born on August 24, 1994 in Pasto, Hungary, is one of the tallest women's basketball players in the world, standing at an impressive 2.08 meters. With her extraordinary physical advantage and natural athletic talent, she quickly established her name in top European and international competitions. Beginning her professional career in her home country, Határ soon became an irreplaceable key player for Sopron Basket, helping the team capture multiple domestic titles and, most notably, the highly prestigious EuroLeague Women Championship. Her strong defensive skills, consistent performance, and unwavering dedication have made her a highly reliable presence on the court. Not limiting herself to the European stage, Határ's ambition to compete at the highest level led her to the WNBA, the world's premier women's basketball league. In the United States, she had the opportunity to play for major teams such as the Indiana Fever and Connecticut Sun, where she continued to train hard, gain valuable experience, and prove her individual talent against some of the best players in the world. Határ's athletic journey has been far from easy, as she has faced numerous challenges, including serious injuries that threatened her career. Yet with remarkable resilience and unwavering determination, she has always found a way to come back stronger after every setback. Overcoming the everyday difficulties that come with her towering stature, the Hungarian athlete turned what made her different into an extraordinary advantage, building an impressive legacy along the way. Bernadette Határ's story is a powerful testament to an enduring passion for sports, relentless perseverance, and a never-give-up spirit that continues to inspire generations of young athletes around the world. Liz Cambage, born on August 18, 1991, in England and raised in Australia, is one of the most outstanding and recognizable women's basketball players in the world, standing at an impressive 2.03 meters tall. From an early age, her exceptional height often made her stand out among her peers, but it ultimately led her to basketball as a way to improve her health, build confidence, and find a sense of belonging. Combining her physical advantage with natural talent, Cambage quickly rose through youth competitions and began her professional career in Australia before being selected as the second overall pick in the 2011 WNBA draft. Throughout her remarkable career, she left a lasting mark in America's most prestigious basketball league, most notably with her historic 53-point game in 2018, an extraordinary achievement that showcased her overwhelming dominance in the paint. Beyond her success in the WNBA, Cambage also competed professionally in several other countries and became a key pillar of the Australian national team, playing a major role in securing the bronze medal at the 2012 London Olympics, where she made headlines with a spectacular dunk that became one of her signature moments. Cambage's career journey has been filled with remarkable achievements, but also significant challenges, as she faced immense pressure from the demands of elite-level competition, requiring tremendous resilience to maintain peak performance. Overcoming personal obstacles, Liz Cambage continuously worked to prove herself as one of the world's top centers, turning what made her different into a powerful foundation for success. Her story delivers a strong message of pride, physical strength, and self-confidence, serving as a profound source of inspiration for women's sports on the global stage. Dana Rettke, born in 1999 in Illinois, USA, is one of the world's most outstanding women's volleyball players, especially known for her remarkable height of 2.03 meters. Gifted with an exceptional physique from a young age, Dana initially explored basketball before realizing that her true passion and natural talent belonged entirely to volleyball. Choosing to focus on volleyball opened the door to an extraordinary journey in her life. Her career began to make a major impact during her years at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. With her intelligent playing style, physical power, and outstanding defensive ability as a middle blocker, she quickly became a true wall of steel at the net. Dana made history in American college sports as the only volleyball player ever to be named a first-team All-American for 5 consecutive years. The peak of her collegiate career came in 2021, when her brilliant performance helped lead the Wisconsin Badgers to their first-ever NCAA national championship. That same year, she received the prestigious Honda Sports Award as the nation's top women's volleyball player. After graduation, Dana boldly stepped onto the international stage, beginning her professional career in some of Europe's strongest volleyball leagues, including Italy and Turkey. At the same time, she earned the honor of representing the United States women's national volleyball team, continuing to compete at the highest level. Dana Rettke's journey is a powerful and inspiring story of turning physical uniqueness into a tremendous advantage. Through hard work, discipline, and a consistently positive attitude, Dana has not only broken records, but also become an inspiring role model, encouraging young girls to believe in themselves and pursue their athletic dreams with confidence. And that was our list of the 10 rarest and tallest women in the world who left the entire world in awe. But behind those astonishing numbers lies far more than extraordinary physical differences. These are stories of resilience, passion, sacrifice, and the relentless drive to overcome limits. So which woman shocked you the most, inspired you the most, or left you thinking long after the video ended? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. If you enjoy strange but true stories like these, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. because the next video might leave you even more stunned.